Alright, today we want to look at bearing and distance. What is the topic?
Bearing and distance.
Now, what is bearing? We said bearing is the what? Direction of an object or a location from a point. The direction. That means we are talking about bearing. We are trying to look at where is this object in relation to another what? Object. That is what? Bearing. And distance, of course, has to do with what? The length between 2 points. So we can have something here, Mr. A, and we can have Mr. B. If I ask you, for example, that what is the bearing of Mr. A from Mr. B, what does that mean? That means that from Mr. B, you are looking at the direction. What direction? Whether forward, up, down, left, right, of B is A. And talking about up, down, left, right, we make use of what we call what? Cardinal point. What do I call it?
Cardinal point.
So in finding bearing or direction of an object, we make use of what? Cardinal point. Now we have different cardinal points. We have the 4 cardinal points. We have what?
4 cardinal points.
4 cardinal points. And that one is talking about what? Your north, south, west, and what? East. What are they?
North, south, west, and east.
West and east. So, for you to remember, just go north, south, west, and east. North, south, west, east. Let's go.
North, south, west, and east.
So, as you are trying to do like a cross, remember this direction. If you position it wrongly, you have issues using it to solve questions. So we have what? North, south, west, east. This is what? Our 4 cardinal points. Now we also have what? Just like 4 cardinal points, depending on how accurate we want the position to be. We also have 8 cardinal points. We have 16 cardinal points. We have 32 cardinal points. We have 64 cardinal points. For example, our the pilots, those that are flying plane or helicopter, they need what? They make use of bearing to be able to know where they are going. For example, a plane wants to leave Lagos going to Abuja. How is he going to know where to pass? He has to know what the accurate bearing of Abuja from Lagos. So those kinds, they make use of more cardinal points, like that 64 that I just said, or even more. Now, let's look at some of them. We have mentioned 4 cardinal points. How then does 8 cardinal points look? 8 cardinal points. For 8 cardinal points, we have what? We just divide this like this. So let me explain so you understand. So 8 cardinal points. It is from your normal 4 cardinal, not what? Yes. Then what? East. Now your 8 cardinal point is divided like this. Now, what will this place? This place is between what? North and east. But when you want to mention it, you must start with the pole, with this pole. So you don't say east north, rather you say what? North east. So I say this is north east. What will I call this place?
Southeast. Southeast.
It's between south and east. You say southeast. I told you must measure this pole first. So you don't say east south. It is what? Southeast. Do you get that? What will be this place?
Southwest. Southwest.
Is it southwest or west south?
Southwest.
Southwest. Very good. What will now be this place?
Northwest.
Northwest. Is that clear?
Yes.
That is what? 8 cardinal points. What are they again? North, east,
Southeast.
southeast,
Southwest. Northwest.
Is that not so? Okay. What about if we were talking about 16? Let's just mention 16, then we continue. 16 cardinal points. Of course, that one will also be formed from what? From the 8 cardinal points. So that we have our 8 cardinal points: north, south, west, east. What is? northeast,
southeast,
southeast,
southwest,
southwest.
northwest.
Now we want to form our 16. Now what are we going to do? Here. That also. We divide this also. What do we do? We divide each of them. We divide each of. Am I communicating? What will this place? Who can tell me? Remember what I said? Everything must always start from the what? From the North Pole. What will I call this place now? This is between what? North and northeast. So I'll say what? Northeast. Is that clear? What about this one? Northeast, east. What will this place? Southeast, east. And this will be what? South, southeast. What will this place?
Southwest.
What will this place?
Southwest.
What will this place?
Northwest.
North, west, west. What will this place?
Northwest.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, basically, this is just an explanation of cardinal points. Now you know what we mean by cardinal point. Now, these cardinal points are used by our what? We make use of it in a device called what? Compass. Called what?
Compass.
Just like you talk about your pilots. Your pilots do the measurement of this bearing using their what? Using the compass. It's the compass that will tell you, okay, this is how you go, this is where you should go. Do you understand that? Now, how do we read the compass with the cardinal point? How do we read it? Now, somebody tells you that maybe give you a position. They can give the position or the bearing in different ways. Now, you can be given the bearing like this. Okay, the bearing of Lagos from Ogun State is north 30° east. What does it mean? Now, or the bearing of this, you can say is what? South 50° west. What does this mean? So this is what I want to learn. I want to understand the bearing very well. Now, this very word that I have written can also be written as 030°. You can just say that what? The bearing is what? 030°. Well, now when they say that, you should know what they are talking about. What about this one? When they say 50 south, 50° west, what does that mean? But if I tell you that that means saying that 230°, you will say, how did I get it? What does this mean? How are they the same thing? Now, I'm going to quickly explain that so that when you see information either given, the bearing is either given in this way or this way, you will be able to first know what it is and then what? Understand it. Is that clear?
Yes.
Alright, now let's look at this. When they say north 30° east, what are they talking about? North. So what this means is that what? Starting from north, read 30° to the east. That's it. From where? North. From the north, I go like this towards the east. You know that 30° between. From here to here is 90°, right? So just read like this, then you go like this. So this is what? 30°. So this is north 30° east. Are you getting it? Let's do the second one. What did they say? South 50° west. I put my north, south, west, east. South 50° west means what? Starting from south. Where is the south? Here. Where are we going to? West. And we call it what? So we go like this. No, we started from south. We draw the line, we have what? 50°. Is that understood? Now, that is the explanation for this type. When they give you, you'll know what you are going to do. Alright. But what about the other one? Which is the main one you should know, especially for questions that you'll be given, most of the time they will give you in this one, especially when you are doing more important questions on bearing and distance. Now, how do we read? Normally, in your cardinal point, you must read it starting from the north in a clockwise direction. Starting from the north, south, west, east. Anything they give you, you start from the north in a clockwise. That means clockwise means just like your clock, right? You go like this, you must read it like this. You know from here to here is 90, isn't it? There was 180, 270, 360. Now this is the direction that we read our bearing from. So when somebody says 30 degree, where will 30 degree fall in?
Between north and east.
Between north and, isn't it? So I'll do the same thing like this, which is almost like this one. Is that also? But what about 230 degree? Where will it fall in?
Between south and west.
Between south and west. So that means if I'm going to do that, I'll do like what? Let's say this is it now. I'll go what? I must start from here already. So we go 90. We are going to 230, isn't it?
Yes.
So you have your what? 90, 180. No, this is 270,
yeah.
But this is 230. It did not reach 270.
Yeah.
So that means it's going to be somewhere here. Now you know your 90 is here. Your 90 is here. What is remaining? What is remaining? 90 and 90 is what? 180 degrees. How many is it remaining for it to become 230?
50.
From 180.
50.
No, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230. Making how many? 50 degrees. So this has to be what? 50 degrees. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now you are going to do that. It is exactly the same thing that we have done here and here. That also is the same thing, but our way of reading it is just what differs. So any bearing, whether you use this or you move, you still get the same position, but how you read it is what differs. Do you understand what I am saying?
Yes.
At what? Compass bearing now, just like we have earlier done. How do we represent these angles diagrammatically? Now we are looking at this bearing. Bearing, they give us 150 degree. Let's also remember that we said these bearings can be written in two different ways, right? Now this is one way, 150 degree. Now, having 150 degree, where will the number be? You ask yourself, you draw your cardinal point, you do north, south, west, east. Is that also? Now, what are you reading? Where do you start reading? In this case, where do you start reading? You know that this one they not put north, east or south, east. You are just giving me the diagram. So you have to start reading from what? North. Everything starts from north in a clockwise direction. Alright, so we have north. We are going to 150 degree. We are going, we move here. What do we get to? 90 degree. Are we with 150? So we continue. Where will 150 be? You know that from here to here is 90?
Yes.
Here is what? 180. But this is not 180. So that means 150 will be in this place. Is that also? So we have up to 150 here. So we draw. Now, if this is 150 and we already have 90 here, what will now be the remaining here for it to be that 150? 90 plus 60 is what will give us 150 degree. So that means this is what? 60 degree. Is that clear? So this is how we draw this for this question. Is that clear? But what if you are told that you should write this thing in the other way? In that other way. What is that other way talking about? Well, I want us to also represent it using the second way. 150 degree. If I want to write it using north, south, or putting the cardinal point there, what will this be? Where is the line? You have to check. Where is the line? The line is where? Here, right? And if it's going to be here, what is this place? Is it north, east, southwest, or south? What is this place? Southeast. Which means what? For us to write it, you have to be starting from south, going to what? East. So that means it is from here, coming here that I want to read. Now, what will be from here to here? What we have here is from here to here, which is 60. But from this one, this is the southeast. It has to be from here to here. And what will be from here to here? That will be what? It will be 30, because you know that what? 60 and 30, everything in this corner is supposed to be 90 degrees. So this will be 30 degrees. Which means, if I want to write this down, I will call it what? South what? 30 degree what? Are you saying it? And if I'm not going to draw that diagrammatically, what am I going to have? North, south, west, east. Here is the angle. The angle is here, but it's from where? South 30 degrees. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's look at the second one so that we can be sure we understand before we now do questions on it. 240 degrees. What do we do also? We do our four cardinal points. North, yes. South, west, east. Good. Now, where is 240 going to be? Is it going to be on this place?
No.
Here?
No.
Here?
Yes.
Okay, because you know that this is what? 90. 180. So we are reading it. 90 is not up to it. 180, then what? Because we get here, this one will be 270. And this number is not up to 270. So we get 240. Now, if this is 90, this is 90. What will now be the remaining that made it to become 240? 90 and 90 is what? 180. So how many is remaining like that? 60 degrees. Is that clear? So that is it. Now, let me ask you again. Can you write this one in the other way?
Yes.
Are you sure? Yes. What will it be? It's in the middle of south and west. So that is southwest. So we say what? South. It's not 30. Look at this. South. South. You are reading from south going to west. And this is already south going to west. So the number 60 is still the number. So it is south what? 60 degrees west. South, you know what southwest means is what? From south going towards west. And here we already have it south and we are going towards west. The 60 is already from south to west. So it is 60. Unlike here, it was what? Southeast. So it is from south going to east. But they did not give us south going to east here. Is that not so? So we now got it because this one is 60. The meaning will be what? 30. That's why we wrote 30 here. Are you getting me? Yes. That's why we call it south. 30 degree what? East. I hope you understand that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so what do we do? If we want to draw this also, what do we have? North, south, west, east. We draw it, but it's from where? From south to west. So it is still like this. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, how then do they give questions on this? We want to understand every bit of what we are saying. Now, let's say, example 2. Now, this, we are going into the bearing proper now. Somebody says the bearing, let's look at this now. The bearing of point A from B is 300 degrees. What is the bearing of point B from A? Now, let's look at this. The bearing of point A from B is 300 degrees. Which of the points am I going to write first? Am I going to write A first or B first? Now, the bearing of point A from B is 300. So, we are reading it from B. So, B is the one I'm going to write first. And it's on B that I'm going to measure 300. Let's see, where will 300 fall in? Before you draw, you can do that to your daughter. Where will 300 fall in? Will it be here?
No.
Will it go like this?
No.
No. This is 0 to 90, I mean. Will it be here?
No.
Why? Because this one is 90 to 180. And we are looking for 300. Will it be here?
No.
Because this one is what? 180 to 70. Will it be here?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
It will be here. So if it's going to be here, that means where will I draw my diagram? Will I draw it on the left here? Up left or down left? Up right or down like right? Since the number is supposed to come like this, the line is supposed to come like this, then I should put it somewhere there. Up or down? Down. Down. Since it's coming up, so I will draw my cardinal point down like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we know that the line is going to come up. There will be space for us to write it. So we are reading what? 300. This is point B. And we are reading 300. So we go 90, 180, 270, 300. So 90, 90, 90. 90, 90, 90. That's what? 270. How many is remaining like that? What is 300? 30. So I write my 30. Are you seeing it? Point B. So what do I now do? I now come and draw my cardinal point again. This is now point A. I draw my cardinal point on point A also. North, south, west, east. North, south, west. Okay. Are you getting it? Because the person said that what? What is the bearing of B from A? So we want to read it from A now. Are you seeing it? Now, this 30 that you got here, from your alternate angle, can you see your Z angle here? We've done alternate angles before, right? Here and here, this angle that this 30 that you got is equal to a particular place here also. Where is that? The one that is alternate. Let's look at our alternate angles are what? Our Z angle. So where's our Z angle? Look at this. This is 30. Can we get the Z here?
Yes.
Let's see. Is that also? Z. You don't remember our alternate angle? When we have Z, the two contours inside is our what? They are alternate. Anytime you have a Z angle. So if this place is 30 degrees, that means what? This place is also what? 30 degrees. And the question says we should read B from A. So from A, as usual, where do you start reading from? North. You start reading from the north. So what will I say? So I will say what? Yeah, up to, you are reading from the north, means you start from the north here, up to the line. And what is this place? 90. And then you have your what? 30. Which means that bearing of B from A will be equal to what? All the things that you got before you get to the line. What are the things that we have there? 90 degrees plus what? 30 degrees. And that is what? 120 degrees. That's what they are asking us. Okay. Let's do another example so that we understand. Now let's look at this one. What is the bearing? What is the bearing of Lagos from Abuja? If Abuja from Lagos is 210 degrees. Let's read it again, everybody.
What is the bearing of Lagos from Abuja? If Abuja from Lagos is 210.
Now, which one are we going to read first? Are we going to read Lagos or Abuja first? Where did they give us 210?
Abuja.
210 is what? If Abuja from Lagos is 210. From Lagos is 210. So this 210 is from Lagos. So that means we are drawing Lagos first. Are you seeing it? Yes. Where will I draw the Lagos? Up here, down here, up here, down here. Which way will it be?
Down here.
Down here.
Down here.
210 degrees. Where does it fall in? Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if it falls here, where will I put it?
Up
on this side. So I'll put it here. That also. Are you getting that? So we go north, south, west. So we are reading 210. So what do we do? So that we have 90. What will be here? What will be in this place? 90, 90, 180. How many is it? How many is remaining for it to be 210? 30 degrees. And what is this place? What? Is what? Then we have what? Abuja. So do we have alternate? Which one is alternate to where here? Let's look at it now. Do we have our Z angle here? Yes. This is our 30. Where is it alternate to? To where? To this place. Is that also 30 degrees? Now, what can we now say? Bearing of what? Lagos from Abuja. Can we read it now? Lagos from Abuja, we always read from the north now. Is that also? Yes. From the north up to the line that you do. So we are doing up to the line that we do. What is there? It's just 30. So our answer is what? 30. Is that understood? Yes. Now, let me say this. An understanding of this is very, very important for you to really solve questions on bearing. Because what we do is that I can tell you, for example, let's interpret this. Let's interpret this. I'm going to form something now. As I'm forming it, as I'm writing it, you'll be telling me if you will draw a diagram to represent it. Okay? Now, let's say a plane. An airplane left Lagos at a bearing of 120 degrees. Let's follow, please. Let's follow. And then change after moving from or let's say after covering 5 kilometers, change direction on a bearing of 240 degrees. Covering another 4 kilometers. Find the distance of the airplane from Lagos. That Lagos means what? From its starting point. Now, let's interpret what we have just written. Let's read now. Let's read. An airplane left Lagos at a bearing of what? 120 degrees. Now, Lagos. So we first draw what? Lagos. 120 degrees, where would that be? Up left, down left, right left. Up right, down right. 120 degree will be like this, right? So, alright. So an airplane left Lagos at a bearing of 120 degrees. So 120 degrees will be somewhere, when we draw our cardinal point, it will be somewhere where? Here, right? So we draw our 120 degrees representing Lagos. Right? Yes. So let's see that 120 degrees will go 90, 120. So if this place is 90, what will this place? 30 degrees. Since 90 and 30 gives us the 120 degrees. And then after covering 5 kilometers, so they are telling us the distance there, that this is what? 5 kilometers. It has covered 5 kilometers up to this place. What did I say happen again?
Change direction bearing of 240.
Change direction. Change direction on a bearing. So we are giving another bearing like that. So what do we do when we want to do bearing? We do our what? Cardinal point. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
And what bearing did they call it?
240.
240 degrees. So you read your 240 degrees again from here. What do we do? 90.
180. 240.
Are you saying it?
Yes.
So we have 90. What will be this place?
30.
30. Are you sure it's 30?
Yes.
He said 240. How can it be 30? 90 plus 90, 180. 180 plus 1 gives you 240.
60 degrees.
Alright. And they told us what again? Covering another word. 4 kilometers. Are you seeing it?
Yes, sir.
Find the distance of the airplane from its starting point. Where is the airplane now? Where is the airplane now? Where is the airplane now? Here. Find the distance from where? From the starting point. Where is the starting point? Here. So that means they are telling you to draw a line from here to here. Are you seeing it? And find the distance. Call it a letter. You have formed your what? Triangle. And this is what you keep doing when they give the word. All these things. You can form a triangle, you can form a rectangle, you can form any kind of shape once you follow the instruction as it is. So when it is a triangle, perfect, easy, simple. What do you do? For a triangle like this, the first thing you want to get, in every triangle that you are giving, they must give you at least 3 information. How many information?
3 information.
3 information every must be given. So if you did not have up to 3 information, look at it very well. One of the information is given somehow, or you just did not know or see it. Okay, let's look at this. This is a triangle. What information are we giving this triangle? We are giving the side 5 kilometers, right? We are giving another side 1 kilometer. The remaining one thing they should give us. They don't give us, we don't have worldwide. They don't give us, but they're giving us the angle somehow. This angle here, we should know it. So they will not always give you directly like this. This is your equation that you use to get it. So how do? Firstly, check all your Z angles, all your alternate angles, put them where they're supposed to be first. By the time you put them there, you begin to see clearly. You begin to okay, this is what I'm going to. Now, do we have where are all the angles that we are giving? Got 30 here, right? Yes. By our Z angle, where will this 30 also be? Here. I mean, so this is also what? 30. But is this all the angle in the triangle? No, it's only this place. For the triangle, it's supposed to be everything from here to here. That also. What will be this place? Look at it. This is your quadrant. Each of them is what? 90, 90. That means this one is supposed to be what? 90. But you only have this one, you know 60. What will be this place? 30. 30 will be what? 30. Because 30 and 60 make up the quadrant. You make what? 90. Are you getting that? Yes, you must always know how to do this. So that what? This angle now is what? This place now is what? 60 degrees. Do you see? So we have our 3 values. They gave us what? 1 side, 2 sides, and what? 1 angle. Now, when you are even giving 2 sides and 1 angle, the angle given here Luckily for us, is the what? Is the included angle. Is the what? Included. What I mean by included angle, you need that. They gave you two sides, this side and this side. They now gave you the angle that is in between the two of them. Once they give you the angle in between the two like that, you already know that to solve this, you use what we call cosine rule. You use what? Cosine. Now we have sine rule, we have cosine rule. What does our sine rule say? Sine rule says that if the triangle is ABC now, sine rule says that what? A over sine A equals to B over sine B equals to C over sine C. That is what? Sine rule. What does cosine rule say? Now, cosine rule says that if the angle is ABC, A squared equals to B squared plus C squared minus 2BC cos A. Let's take it again. What does it say? A squared equals to B squared plus C squared minus 2B squared cos A. What this means is that what? Any side that you are looking for, square it equals to the other two sides. Square them like this. That is, if it were to be B squared, what will I say? The other side is what? A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cos B. Cos B. Because B is what we are looking for. Do you understand that? What about if it is C? C squared, you tell me now. A squared plus B squared minus 2AC. Minus what? 2AC. Okay, AB. Very good. Cos C. Is that clear? Yeah. Now, it means that if I call this place, let me say I call this place, okay, we said this is Y. If this small letter Y, I will call this place capital letter Y. What do I call this place? Z. I'm the one labeling it now, X, right? I call it X, Y, Z. What will I do here? Using, what do I call it? Cosine rule. What will be the formula? What are we looking for here? Y. So I will say what? Y squared equals to X squared plus Z squared minus 2X squared plus Y. Do you understand how the formula is now? Okay, so we have what? Y squared equals, what's our X squared? Our X is the smaller part of your, this is what we are saying. If I have like this now, A, B, C. Which one is my small a? Which one is my small a? Which one is my small a? My small a is what? The side that is facing your capital letter A. This angle A. Your small a is where? Are you seeing it? What's my small b? Where? This b, so the small b is where? This is the small c is where? Do you understand that? So we have y squared is equals to what? S squared. Any of the other two, that's what? Your x squared will be what? You know, this x, so your small x will be what? 4. Are you getting it? 4 squared plus what? 5 squared minus 2, 4, 5. Cos, what's our y? 60 degrees. So this is what we are going to solve. 4 squared is what? 16 minus 2 times 4, 8 times 5, 40. What is cos 60? 0.5. 16 plus 25, that is what? 41 minus 20. Am I correct? So y squared is equals to 21. So y will be equals to what? Square root of 21. And what is that? What is square root of 21? 4.58. Approximately equals to what? 5. 5 what? Millimeter, centimeter, or what? 5 what? Kilometer. They gave you kilometers. You say 5 kilometers. Is that clear? So the same way you can be told to find the angle. They can also tell you that find the bearing of maybe Z. Bearing of X from Z or Z from S. You just apply all these laws that we have just what? Explained. We should be doing more examples to understand it. But what we have learned so far, I'll need to evaluate us with activities. So do these activities. The bearing of x from y is calculate the bearing from Ikeja if the bearing of Ikeja from Agege Alright, so do those questions and then we know whether you understand what we have. Okay, now we want to look at different examples on bearing and distance. Examples based on what we have learned previously. Let's look at it. The bearing, the first question says what? Let's read. The bearing of x from y is 68 degrees. What is the bearing of y from x? Now, what did they give us? They gave us bearing of what? X from y. So this 68 degree is from where? From y. That means the first thing I'm going to draw is what? Y. Point y. Now, how will point y look like? Since the question, the bearing is what? 68 degree. If I put this, where will 68 degree be? Yeah? Yes. 68 degree be first here. So that means I should draw it somewhere around here. Here. So I call this what? Y. We are reading 68 degrees. So I go 68. Is that also? My north, south, west, east. 68 degree. This is point Y. To point what? X. So let's draw our X also. This point X. Our north, south, west, east. So they are asking us that what? What is the bearing of Y from X? So once you have done this one, you write 68 degree. The first thing you should look at is what? Which this will alternate to what here? Our Z angle, can we see it? Yeah. We go. So where and where alternate? This place is alternate to where? This place. So this place will be what? 68 degree. So that means bearing of Y from X is, we want to read from X now. Where do you always start reading from? North. You always start reading from the north. So we go north. What's this one? 90. Continue. 90. Then what? 68. So that means bearing of Y from X should be what? 90 degree plus what? 90 degree. Then what? 68 degree. And what does that one give us? 248 degree. Is that clear? So that means bearing of Y from X is 248 degree. The second one says calculate the bearing of Agege from Ikeja. If the bearing of Ikeja from Agege is 195 degree. So 195 degree is for who? Which place? Is it for Ikeja or Agege? Agege. Because they say from Agege. So I'm going to go Agege. Let's sketch it here. 195. Where will it be? Here. 90 here. 180 is here. So it's not here. So it's where? Here. So where am I going to draw my diagram now? That means to be on this side. Agege, north, south, west, east. So we go 90, 90. So how many will remain here? This is 90, this is 90, 180. Meaning how many? 15 degree. So Then we write our what? Ikeja. North, south, west, east. Then let's look at an alternate angle. If this is 15 degrees, what do I have? This place is what? 15 degrees. So Ikeja from Agege from Ikeja will be what? 15. You know we always use from north. So we are going from the north up to the line. You only have what? 15. So bearing of Agege from Ikeja equals what? 15 degrees. Is that clear? Alright, now let's go to the next one. A hiker, it says a hiker walks 12 kilometers due north. Very simple. Is that what? Due north. I know my cardinal point. I have north, south, west, east. Is that also? Due north. Where is my north? Where is my north? Up. That means from this point, it is going where? Up. That's what they are saying. It is going where? Up. They are telling the direction. A hiker walks 12 kilometers due north. That means you write a point from a point, it goes up 12 kilometers. Is that clear? And then 8 kilometers due east. If you have your cardinal point, where is your east? North, south, west, east. So it's also, where will you go now? To the right, because this is your, this is how you know your diagram. It's just like that. What is the bearing of the hiker from the starting point? What is the bearing of the hiker? From where? Where is the hiker now? He went like this, went like that, means he's here now. They're now asking for the bearing of this place. From where? From the starting point. So you can see that the hiker is here. So this, there will definitely be a particular line that is from here that will join the place to this place, showing what? Where the hiker is, the starting point. Now, what are they asking? Bearing of it. If you are using the bearing from here, what would that be? If you are using from north, that also. So you go up to the line that joins to where it is. So that means you are looking for this road. So you can call it what? Angle theta. This is 12 kilometers. What do they say this place is? 8 kilometers. Is that also? If there you are asking for the what? Theta. And what can you make of this? You can see that this is a what? The right angle triangle. And your right angle triangle, you are giving two sides, you are looking for the theta. You know what to do. Making use of your what? You cannot use Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is for finding the third side. But you are looking for angle here. So you don't use Pythagoras theorem. What are you going to use? You use your SOCA. Is that clear? So you should understand all these things. So you see that I first did the drawing somewhere and I'm now putting it back here so that I can have a clearer picture of what I want to solve. So that by the time you are writing your book, you are not making unnecessary mistakes. So you have what? We do it again now. The hiker was 12 kilometers due north. This is the hiker now. Alright, so from our SOCA tour, why do you know it's going to be SOCA tour? We have a right angle triangle already here, and we are giving two sides, but we are looking for the what? Angle, this theta. Assuming we are looking for y, maybe the guy told me that you find the distance of the hiker from the starting point. You'll be using what? Pythagoras theorem, which says that what? Y squared equals to what? 12 squared plus 8 squared. So that will give me my y. But that's not what they have to do. They have to for the bearing of the hiker. And that's what we are doing. So if our theta is this, what is 12 to theta? Of your SOCA now, what is your 12 to theta? Your 12 to this theta, what is it? 12 is the adjacent to theta. What is 8? So we are having adjacent and we are having what? Opposite. In this formula, SOCA, which of them has adjacent and opposite? Adjacent and okay, adjacent. Okay, that's adjacent. A is adjacent, opposite. Which one is that? Tan. So we say tan theta equals to what? Opposite over adjacent. And what is that? What's our opposite? Over. And that gives us what? 8 divided by 12, what do you get? Let's divide it, or let's say 4 here, 2, 4 here, 3. So we get what? 0.6667. We have estimated it to 4 figures. So our theta alone will now be what? Arctan. What do I call it? Arctan is 0.6667. Meaning that what? On our 4 figures table and on our calculator, we press second function or shift before we press tan. Then we find this. What do we get there? So what is that? Arctan is 0.6667. 33.69. So theta is approximately equal to what? 30 what? 40 degrees. Is that clear? Alright, now let's look at the next one. Example 4. The question says, a ship sails from port A. You know what a port is? Where ships are parked, okay? From port A to port B. And they are telling us the distance. They say what? A distance of what? 450 kilometers. On a bearing of 130 degrees. Are you seeing it? Where did the ship live? Did it leave A or it left B? He's living where? He said a ship sails from port A. From port A. That means A is where we are starting from. And on A, we are drawing what angle? Angle 30 degrees. So we have point A, then we are doing an angle. Alright, so we have point A. From the port A, what are we reading? They say what? A bearing of 130 degrees. So we are reading 130 degrees. We go 130 degrees somewhere around here. Is that not so? So now we have 90. How many is remaining for it to become 130? That should be what? 40 degrees. Now, and what do they call it? 450 kilometers. They give us the length or the distance in what? 450 kilometers. Okay? The person now says what? It then changes course. It changes what? Course. That means it stops moving in this direction. It changes what? Direction. Okay? To a port C. Now this was B. Now it changes direction to another port called port what? C. On a further distance of 300 kilometers. On a bearing of what? 210. Which means that when it got here, you are reading what again? 210. So on that page, 230. So what are you going to do there? Do what? You draw your cardinal point again on that place. You draw it. Then you read your what? 230. This is your point B. 230. Let's read our 230. We have what? 90, 180. 230 is somewhere around here. Is that also? So that we have 90. How many is remaining for it to be 230? 50 degree. Can you see? Then up to a point what? C. Are you seeing it? Now, the question now says that what? What is the bearing of port C from A? So we are reading C from A. Now, in this diagram, okay, we've not written the length of this page. We said it is what? 300 kilometers. Now, in this diagram, there is a problem. Now, we have to join this C to the what? To the beginning, because we want to read the bearing of C from A. But the question is, where will the line go? Will the line come from here? Whether maybe the green will be somewhere around there, or will it come like this? Maybe this one continue like this. Are you getting it? So we do not know. So we will not know exactly how the structure is going to be. Exactly. So what do we need to do? Firstly, let us know all the values inside. That is all your right angle, all your alternate angles. Solve them first. We have this one now, you got your 40 degree, right? Where is the alternate to? Do the alternate. What do you get? 40 40 degrees. Have it? What about this one? If we are having an angle here, this alternate. Where will it be alternate to? To this place. So we have what? 50 degrees. What will be this place? Eh? Look at it very well. How do you know this place? You can see that this is what? Quadrant. 90, 90. This is will be also what? 90. So what will be here? 40. Making this place to be what? 30 degrees. Is that also? Now, this place should now be what? You want to know what this bearing is going to be. It means that you are looking for what? A particular, this angle here. What angle will be in this place? Now, for us to find, because you want to find the bearing of C from A, you have to read from here up to the line that meets up with this one. Do you understand me? Now, okay, so we can say this one now, first, if you draw, assume that the line came like this. If you draw this to this, the first thing here is this. Look at this diagram. You can see that we have this side, and we have the what? The included angle. And I told you, anytime you have an angle, a side, two sides, and the included angle, you know that what? A particular law can go there. What is that? Your cosine A. When you have two sides and an included angle. Okay? Now, from this, from here to here is 90 degrees. We want to find here. But before we do that, let's know this one first. Why are we knowing it? We want to know it so that it will help us to be able to find this angle. If I want to use my sine rule to find this angle, I may not be able to get it. This is what I'm saying. If you want to use sine rule, you'll be having something like what? For sine rule, you'll be having A over sine A, B over sine B, C over sine C, right? What's your A? Your A is small letter A. What? Leave this our A. The small letter A will be where? Over sine A, which you don't know. You don't know the angle yet. Then what? What is our B? This is our B. The small letter B is what? Y, which is over sine B. But then our B is what? 80. Then C. What is our C? Our C is what? 450 over, what is the angle here? The angle here we cannot say we know, because what? We don't know whether the line is coming like this or coming like this. So we don't know our angle C also. So you see that this one is not complete, we are looking for C. This one is not complete, we are looking for Y. This one is not complete, we are looking for what? A. Then maybe that inside. For sine to be able to go, you must have one of them to be complete. While in one of them, you'll be having only one that you are looking for. You know that sine cannot go. That's why I said you have to do your cosine first to find your what? Y. And what will I do for that? Why did I call it Y? It's not supposed to be Y. What letter should I call it? B. That letter what? See, this is capital letter B. So it will be what? Small letter B. So using cosine rule, we say what? Using cosine, what are we going to say? Formula. Can you remember the formula? Yes. B square equals to what? A square plus C square minus 2AC cos what? Cos B. And what is this? Okay, B square. What is our 300 square plus what our C? This is capital C. C is what? 450 square minus 2 bracket. What is A again? 300 bracket 450. Then cos what our B? 80 degrees. And that will give us what? B square will equal to what is 300? We have what? 90,000. Yes. Plus what our 450? 450 square. We have what? What we get? 202500. That also. Then we have what? Plus.
Minus.
So we have 2 times 30. That's what? 2 times 300. 600. Times what?
450.
450. That gives us what? 270,000. Then cos what?
Cos 80.
Cos 80. We have 46885. So minus 46885. Okay, that gives us what? 90,000. So now you know that what we want to find is what? A. So to find A, we use sine rule. What does sine rule say? A over sine A is equal to B over sine B equals to what? C over 300 over sine what? A. Then our B, we already know our B now to be what? 496 over, okay, sorry. Yes, 400 over sine what? 80. Then our C is what? 450 over sine C. What are we looking for? We are looking for what? A. So A, you take the column of A, then you take which of these or which of what the other one that is complete. This one is not complete because there is no C. But this one is complete. You have the number of, we have this down. So we are taking these two. Do you understand that? So that we have 300 over sine A equals to 496 over sine what? 80. Plus multiply. What are you looking for? Sine A. So that means sine A will be equal to the multiply one that is not having sine A for. That's what? 300 sine what? 80 over what? 496. So what will sine A now give us? Let's do that. We have what? 300 sine 80 divided by what? 496. What do we get? We get 0.5956. So A is equal to what? Half sine 0.5956. And what would that give us? Second function sine answer. Gives us what? A gives us 36.56. So that means A is approximately equal to what? 37 degrees. So that means if A is 37 degrees, and it asks us that what? What is the bearing of point what? C from A. So we say what? Bearing of C from A will now be equal to what? From A, what we read what? 90 plus what? This place is what? 40 degrees. Then what did we get inside our triangle? 37 degrees. Are you seeing it? And that will give us what? 90 plus 40, 130. 130 plus 37, 167 degrees. Is that clear? Which means that the angle that we got inside the diagram, where is it? We got what? 37. So if A is 37, 40 plus 37 is still within this place. Is that also? Are you getting me? Which means the line does not go away from here. It's somewhere from where? On this side. So that we can have it like this.